Okay, so the thumbnail is kind of clickbait, not necessarily. I did get this tablet for free indeed, but I mean, it was part of a subscription service, like it was a free gift for subscribing or something. There's no such thing as a free lunch, but either way, you're on this video. Let's unbox this Samsung Galaxy Tab A. Now this Samsung Galaxy Tab A has slight changes, like it's got some pre-installed apps that you won't see on your actual Tab A if you just buy it normally, because it's a free gift, and the wallpaper is a bit different. But apart from that, the whole unboxing experience is the same, so let's open up the box. But before that, let's actually take a look at the box, because you know, you gotta appreciate that marketing material. You've got pictures of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A on the front, you got some features on the back, and you've got some branding on the sides. It's pretty box standard, and with a tablet like this, you're buying a mid-range tablet, you shouldn't be expecting to run Crysis 3. It's a simple tablet for simple games, watching videos, you know, maybe doing some emails and stuff. So don't place your expectation too high on a mid-range tablet. You gotta be fair to it. Opening up the box, you're instantly greeted with a free micro SD card, which is cool. I mean, you can use it. I will probably keep it for future use. And you're greeted with the Samsung Galaxy Tab A tablet itself. It's wrapped in this cloth material, as is pretty standard for smart devices. I took it out, placed it on the side. We'll talk about that later. So let's take a look at the accessories, and there aren't much. It's pretty sparse in terms of a box. You've got a nice charger in that. It's not a fast charger, I don't think. It doesn't say adaptive fast charging on the charger itself, and it's got a nice little white USB-C cable, which gets the job done, I guess. And apart from that, you don't actually get earphones or anything, or a headphone jack adapter or anything. It's kind of annoying that that is the case. I mean, I know they want us to buy wireless earphones, but having the option to use, you know, a earphone adapter, a headphone jack adapter would have been greatly appreciated, but whatever. So let's take a look at the tablet now, and let's talk about the specs first and foremost. Screen it's 10 inches, which is pretty good. The resolution is 1920 by 1200, which is pretty alright. I mean, it's a mid-range tablet. Don't expect like 1440p here. It should be fine. And the dimensions is it's 9.65 inches by 5.88 inches. It's got all the usual stuff, and it's powered by a 8-core Samsung Exynos processor at 1.8 GHz, and it's got 3 GB of RAM. Now this particular model has 64 gigs of storage. I don't know if they sell the Tab A with any other sort of storage sizes, but it is what it is, and it has like a 6500 roughly milliamp power battery, which is pretty good, and it should last you for a pretty good time. Now I haven't extensively tested it yet. Subscribe if you want to see a few review in the future, but it should be good enough to last you a good day or two in terms of usage, especially if you're just watching videos and typing stuff on it. But then again, there's nothing earth-shattering here, and it's expected. It's not the highest end device ever. So now we got the specs out of the way, let's take a look at the actual physical design of the device. We've got a kind of a metal plastic material on the back. It's not necessarily plastic, but it doesn't feel like pure metal either. It could just be a mix, or it could just be a coating of metal on plastic, but either way, it doesn't feel super fancy, but it also doesn't feel super cheap. It's kind of the trend with this device. It's a Tab A, it is a mid-range device, and it definitely feels like it. On the right side, you've got all your controls, your lock button and all your volume up buttons, they're there. And you've got a selfie camera, which is cool, and you've got a rear camera, which is cool. Now these cameras are not gonna really do anything for you, except if you really need a camera in a pinch for, say, a Zoom call, or for you to take a picture of a document or a receipt to digitize it and save it on your tablet. That it will do the job for that. But apart from that, not very good. On the bottom, we've got the speakers. It's unfortunately not a front-facing speaker setup, but we do have 2 speakers here, so it's kind of a semi-stereo setup, so that's cool. And we've got a nice port on the bottom that is USB-C, which is very, very good. Now on the top of the device, you actually have a very surprise addition. This is a headphone jack, which is a godsend. I'm surprised. In fact, I thought initially that this device did not have a headphone jack, but it does have a headphone jack, so you don't have to necessarily use Bluetooth earphones with this, which is why they didn't include a USB-C headphone adapter that I talked about earlier, which is, oh, so that explains it. But then again, Samsung actually putting a headphone jack on here it should be a given. It's not like it's a tiny smartphone where you can give them the excuse of, oh, they're trying to cram more battery life in here, more technology in here. And if they didn't put a headphone jack in here, I would have been thoroughly disappointed. So that's that. Okay, so let's turn on the tablet, and as you can see, the screen is really nice. Now, the colors are excellent, the vibrancy is there. It's an OLED panel at the end of the day, and Samsung makes some of the best, if not the best, OLED on the market, and it's very nice. The blacks are nice and dark as a cheap OLED could be, and it stack up to those, but it still works as a very good display, and it looks very nice. It's responsive, it's snappy, it gets the job done. It's only 60 Hz, so if you're really obsessed about getting 144 Hz for like PUBG Mobile or something, you have to look elsewhere. But this isn't a gaming tablet, this is a mid-range tablet that's really targeted for people who need a big screen in a pinch, and I think it does the job pretty well with said screen. And overall, it comes preloaded with Android 10, and it's pretty snappy of a device, and surprisingly has minimal amounts of bloatware for a Samsung device. So it's got the preloaded Samsung apps and the preloaded newspaper subscription apps, which is how I got this tablet for free in the first place. But apart from that, there isn't like third-party random stuff in here that used to appear on older Samsung devices, which is a good thing. And overall, it's a pretty nice device to hold in the hand. It definitely feels like a device you would enjoy using. And if all I wanted to do was watch YouTube, type Gmail, type Google Docs with maybe an external keyboard, and maybe play a little PES or play a little FIFA, it should be fine. It's just that if you're trying to be a competitive Mobile Legends gamer, which I have no idea why you would want to be, then this might not be the tablet for you. But it is nevertheless a very interesting choice, and hopefully my unboxing and first impressions gave you a more in-depth look into what this device actually feels like to use and touch in hand. Now, if you want even more information, a more in-depth review will be coming maybe in a couple of months' time. I just like testing my devices thoroughly, so make sure you subscribe for that and like this video, of course, if you want to show your support. If I get enough likes, then I'll be like, okay, it's a good idea to make this video, and I'll make an in-depth review. But either way, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Follow me on Instagram and join my Discord if you want to ask any questions or argue with me or scream at me. And it's all linked down in the description down below, comments, all that stuff. See you guys next time. Bye.